Hi, I'm Jason from Sage Garden Eco Villas. I'm going to show you an easy way to get the edible part out of moringa pods. I did a search on the internet and found lots of traditional ways to do it. I will warn you, this is not the traditional way. You might run across people who prefer the traditional way. This you can think of as kind of a cheat. It's a lot easier, and you end up with just the edible part. You don't have to chew and discard the stringy peeling. You're going to need three things. One is a sharp knife. You're going to need a vegetable peeler and a soup spoon. So the first thing you want to do is cut the ends off the pod and discard those. And then, as you probably noticed, the pod is triangular. You can really see that when you look at the end. So you want to pick one of the three corners and you're going to peel that corner off so you can open it up. And usually it'll rest well with one of the three corners face up. So you want to start in the middle and then work out to the end and just peel off the corner. When you see a dark stripe in the middle, then you'll know you've got just the right amount off of the corner. Let me get a little bit more of that off there and make it easier for the next step. So next step is you can use a thumbnail or something to take these things apart and just turn the whole thing inside out. These seeds don't look very good, so I'm going to discard them. If you're going to use the moringa pulp raw, you'll want to separate out the seeds anyway. The seeds have a very sharp, I think undesirable flavor when they're raw. So if you're going to use this in a salad or you're going to pickle them, something where you're not cooking them, then you'll probably want to separate the seeds out. Otherwise, if you're going to make a soup or you're going to saute it, you can just throw the seeds in with the rest of the pulp, the rest of the edible part. So then to get the pulp out of the peel, you want to, again, start in the middle. That's the easiest way. Put your thumb right in the bowl of the spoon. You're going to cut into the flesh of the pod and then just pull toward you. So once it gets started cutting, you're not going to use a whole lot of downward force. You're just going to pull the spoon toward you and then turn it around and get the other side. And that's really the gist of it. You want to make sure that you're not cutting too deep. As I said, you're not going to use a whole lot of downward force. You're just going to pull sideways. If you end up with a peel that looks like this with two dark green stripes that look about like that, then you know you got it just right. And you can, if you want to, while you're cutting this, you can just take a little piece of the pulp and taste it and see. If you get a mouthful of stringiness, then you know you cut too much, you cut too deep into the peeling. But that's the whole gist of it. You can also alter the angle. I think if you take too shallow an angle like that, you're more likely to cut into the peeling. So you want to angle it about like so. And then once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. So once again, this is an easy way. It's kind of a cheat, not a whole lot of effort, and you end up with the pulp without any of the stringy stuff. So hope you enjoy this, and that's all I got. Thanks.